Hi there, good morning. Thanks so much for joining us here on the Weather Network. It's Monday. I know it's still October, and I'm thinking it's the 18th, 20th today. I'm Emily Vukovic.
And I'm Tom Reynolds. It's nice to be back.
Welcome back.
I'm glad I came back because it was too much work. I've been
painting.
I've been painting all week, scraping and painting all the trim and around the house. So it's been a busy week, and I'm sore all over from climbing ladders. And anyway, I'm glad to be back.
You didn't fall.
I didn't fall once.
You didn't fall once.
No, everything was good.
We were placing bets around the newsroom.
No. As I say, I don't always fall off the ladder.
Sure, not always.
Just once in a while.
All right, let's take a look at our current radar.
So cloud, a little bit of rain, sort of consistent with what we've seen over the last week. It's not easy painting in the rain, you know.
No, I bet not.
Oh, I've been dodging raindrops.
That's awful. Well, over the weekend, I think the Scotiabank Marathon went off without a hitch, and as you can see, well, we are going to see showers continue on and off throughout the day today, through tonight, and even throughout the day tomorrow. It's not going to be a dry couple of days, and temperatures staying close to the seasonal mark. Good morning. Thank you so much for joining us right here on the Weather Network. It's Monday. It is October the 20th. I'm Emily Vukovic.
And I'm Tom Reynolds, and hopefully you had a good weekend. It was sort of fast.
It always is.
Yeah. They sort of disappear very quickly.
They do, but last week was a short week.
Yes.
4 days.
Yeah.
Sometimes 4-day weeks actually feel longer than 5-day weeks.
I guess so. You have to work faster.
Exactly. All right, well, we are going to see some rains here at the GTA this morning.
12 in Oshawa. Rain showers tracking in later on.
Well, we did see a fairly decent weekend in and around the GTA. Temperatures were a little on the cool side. All right, we will talk about the rest of the week and what to expect. But first, here's Tom with traffic. Well, it doesn't look too bad, but we've got some scattered showers on and off throughout the day today, tonight, and into tomorrow. This area of low pressure is really just going to take over the lower Great Lakes and give us some wet, unsettled weather. Temperatures are going to stay close to seasonal today and into tomorrow. Through tomorrow, we're looking at about 10 to 20 millimeters, more so 10 for the city of Toronto. Long-range forecasts, we're not going to be seeing much in the way of precipitation after tomorrow. We're going to see some sunshine move into the area, and by the weekend, people are going to be thrilled because we've got temperatures warming up. We're going to see a daytime high of 16 by Saturday. But before we get there, rain tomorrow, 12 degrees. We're going to see a high of 11 on Wednesday. So we're close to seasonal throughout most markets within the GTA. Well, we are going to be seeing showers on and off today and into tomorrow, but once this area of low pressure tracks to the east, we're going to start to see some high pressure move in, which is great news for us. We're going to see some sunshine. Temperatures, however, are going to stay a little bit on the cool side. We're going to be at or slightly below our seasonal average, literally for the next couple of days, but by the weekend, temperatures warming up nicely. We're going to get up to 16 degrees for Saturday in Toronto, seeing a high of 16 degrees by Saturday in Hamilton as well. Hi there. Good morning. It's Monday. It is the 20th of October. I'm Emily Vukovic.
And I'm Tom Reynolds. We love Mondays.
We do. We
just love them. You have to. Otherwise, they'd cancel this day.
They would.
They would.
Yeah, they really would.
Okay. Anyway, it's going to rain today. It's a good gray day to go to work.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sure.
We are going to be seeing showers moving in and out of the GTA on and off today and then through the overnight.
Barry. And it's going to be sort of rainy and gray.
Well, the only good thing about this time of year, in my opinion,
yes,
minus the cool, windy, gross weather. We'll talk about the rest of the work week. We'll let you know what to expect, and we'll talk about a surprise warm-up in the forecast. Details just ahead, but first, Tom, what's going on the roads? Showers, and more showers, unfortunately. Today's going to be a fairly unsettled day. Not a lot of sunshine in the forecast, a lot of cloud cover. That low is really going to continue to plague us throughout the day tomorrow, so we're going to continue to see showers through the overnight tonight, throughout the day tomorrow. In total, we're looking at about 10 to 20 millimeters of rain for much of the GTA. We're kind of on the lower end through the city of Toronto and down through Hamilton. It'll be areas through the Kawarthas that'll see heavier rainfall. Now, for the long-range forecast, it looks pretty good. This low is going to move and kind of collide with another low offshore to the east coast. We're going to see some high pressure moving in, and by the weekend, temperatures bumping up to above seasonal averages. Well, we do have rain today, and we've got some rain tonight and tomorrow, but once that low passes through, we've got much better conditions moving into our area. We are going to be seeing some sunshine with some high pressure, and we're going to be seeing a little surprise warm-up in our temperatures as well. Now, today, we're going to hit our seasonal average of about 13 degrees. Tomorrow, we're looking at 12, still some unsettled conditions. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we're going to hover around the seasonal mark, but then look at Saturday. Amazing conditions just in time for the weekend. Lots of sunshine, getting up to a daytime high of 16 degrees. So in Hamilton for the next couple of days, we are going to be at or slightly below our seasonal average, but by Thursday, we slightly warm up. And then again by Saturday, lots of sun and 16. I'm Emily Vukovic. Thanks so much for joining us this morning. It's Monday. It is October the 20th, and we've got a wet day ahead of us. We've got showers on and off in the forecast. We are going to be seeing slightly below or just at our seasonal average in terms of our temperatures. We've got unsettled conditions continuing through the overnight tonight and throughout the day tomorrow. So pack an umbrella as well as your sweater this morning. Temperatures are a little bit on the cool side. In terms of our rainfall amounts, they're certainly not going to be epic, but 10 to 20 millimeters anywhere from Hamilton through Toronto and east of the city and up through the Kawarthas. That's where we're going to see heavier amounts of rain. So if you do have travel plans, keep that in mind. Heavier rain will be tonight and into tomorrow as well. Now into the long range forecast, once this low moves through the lower Great Lakes, we're finally going to be seeing some sunshine and some seasonal temperatures sticking around for a couple of days, which is great news. It's always nice to see the sun. And we do have a surprise warm-up on the way. Temperatures will stay relatively close to seasonal for the next few days, but by Saturday, we're looking at a daytime high of 16 degrees. Looks lovely. All right, I'm going to turn things over to Tom Reynolds. He has an update on your morning commute. Rain today and rain tomorrow. We're looking at about 10 millimeters for the city of Toronto and down south through Hamilton and in through Niagara. After today and tomorrow, though, we've got high pressure moving in, so we're going to be seeing some seasonal values and some sunshine. And by the weekend, we actually warm up.
Stay with us throughout the show because we'll be answering all those questions. When you have 100 apples after apple picking, what do you do with them all? And we're also going to be carving some pumpkins and taking a look at the pumpkin patch. So stay with us. And I'll send it inside now. Good morning, Tom and Emily.
Hi, thanks, Rachel. That looks like so much fun. And
Apple
now
crisp.
you've made Tom make and want to make an
I've been
apple
cooking a
crisp.
fair bit. I've been cooking. I've been off this week, but in between painting, I've been cooking. So I've been cooking a lot of stuff. And anyway, I'm thinking maybe some apple crisp or something like that.
Absolutely. Bring it in, will
I'm going to
you?
go to the orchard.
Bring it into work.
Yeah, of course I will.
You always do.
I
Come
know.
on.
Okay.
All right, well, we do have that rain Rachel was mentioning. Here's a look at the radar. We do have... It looks kind of wet for today and into tomorrow, but once we get through this area of low pressure, we are going to see absolutely gorgeous conditions. We've got some sunshine in the forecast. Temperatures are going to be at or slightly below our seasonal average, but we do have a little surprise on the way just in time for the weekend. See, there's that nice high pressure moving in. We are going to be seeing that sunshine for Wednesday, Thursday, and into Friday. And then take a look at our temperature for Saturday. 16 degrees above our seasonal average. We should be around 12, 13 degrees for this time of year. And Hamilton, the weekend looks great before we get there. Some unsettled conditions tomorrow, but then we do start to clear it with a little bit of high pressure moving into the area.
And all right, coming up, we'll be taking a look at pumpkins and all of their wonderful pumpkin decorating ideas. Hopefully we'll be getting into that shortly.
All right. Thanks so much, Rachel.
I love apples.
You're going to go get some today.
I'm going to go to the orchard, Williams Orchard, and get some today, a
Yeah.
bushel. I always put a couple of bushels away for the winter because I eat apples every single day.
Well, Tom's got this awesome kind of screened-in mud room that's
Yeah.
freezing, but safe.
Yeah, that's right. Good to keep apples.
Yeah.
Perfect.
All right, well, another great thing about this time of year is the beautiful fall colors. We're going to be talking about our temperatures for the rest of the week, but I do have a nice surprise in the long range. But first, I'm going to turn things over to Tom for traffic. Not bad. Once this area of low pressure moves through today, tonight, and into tomorrow, it's going to track off to our east, and we are going to be seeing a little bit of high pressure. And temperatures will stay seasonal for the next couple of days, but that surprise warm-up I was talking about, by Saturday, we're looking at above seasonal temperatures, 16 for the city of Toronto.
Oh, and Tom,
Oh,
did you hear that crunch? Delicious.
I heard that crunch. I had an apple on the way in today, as a matter of fact. They are spectacular this time of the year. Let's go and have a look.
All right, so you can come and pick your pumpkin here at Orchard Farms. Next time you see us, we will be joining you from a pumpkin patch, and we're probably going to need the umbrella.
All right. Thanks so much, Rachel. There was actually a story on our website of this woman who stocked up on pumpkin spiced latte mix for a year. Like, she literally has a year's supply of pumpkin spice latte mix.
Really?
I've actually never had a pumpkin spice latte.
That's a lot of lattes. Really?
Have you had one?
No.
I've never had one.
I just drink coffee.
I think we're missing out, Tom.
Are we really?
I think so.
There are a lot of people like it.
I think a lot of people aren't going to be friends with us anymore now that they know our secret.
Yeah, I don't. I just like normal coffee.
Yeah, I know.
You
Me
know.
too. It works the best.
Yeah.
Not bad. We are going to be seeing showers today and into tomorrow, but once this low passes through, we'll see some high pressure move in, which means nothing but sunshine for us. Yeah, we'll see overcast conditions here and there, but temperatures warming up nicely by the weekend. Saturday, a high of 16 degrees. So this rain is going to be kind of on and off throughout the day today, tonight, and even into tomorrow. We're going to see some unsettled conditions. But after this low moves off towards our east, we're actually going to get a bit of a break from active weather. We've got some sunshine in the forecast. We've got an area of high pressure moving in, which is great news. Our temperatures, however, are still going to stay quite cool. We're only going to be at 12 degrees for tomorrow, 11 for Wednesday. That's below seasonal. We'll reach seasonal values by Thursday, Friday. A little bit of sunshine, a little bit of cloud cover, so a variable sky, very typical for this time of year. And into Saturday, this is not typical for this time of year. We're actually going to warm up above seasonal averages, sunshine and 16 degrees through Toronto and in through Hamilton. Temperatures are going to stay close to seasonal through Oshawa for the next couple of days, but by the weekend, we're looking at a beautiful day on Saturday, 16 degrees. Good morning. Thanks for joining us. It's Monday. It is the 20th of October. I'm Emily Vukovic.
And I'm Tom Reynolds, and hopefully you had a good weekend. Here we go, Monday, and it's raining and gray, and you just don't mind going to work or school on a day like today, do you?
Well, I think most people would probably want to stay in bed and pull the covers up over their heads, but that's just me.
Really?
Yeah.
It is kind of miserable looking outside, really.
It is, and actually Rachel Schutzen is at a pumpkin patch in Brampton, and such a lovely day to be out in a pumpkin patch. Rachel, what's going on?
Yeah, we picked the perfect day to be out in a pumpkin patch. You can see our breath. It's so cold. My feet are sinking into the mud, and it's raining. But you know what? Heather's brightening up the day. You're so lovely to be with. So let's take a little walk through the pumpkin patch.
The peduncle is the handle on your pumpkin, and you want a good strong one because you want to be able to take that top out when you go to carve it.
Awesome. Okay, so I'm going to pick up, I think this. Okay, so what do you think, Heather? The peduncle, is that a good one?
Awesome peduncle, nice and strong and nice and long for you.
All right, Emily, do you see that? This is a good peduncle.
I'm sorry, what did you just call me? Peduncle. I've never even heard that term before. That's a lot of fun. Yeah, a lot of people are starting to think about Halloween and starting to think about carving their pumpkin, so that's a really good tip. All right, we'll talk more about the rest of the week. We'll even get you into a nice surprise happening this weekend. But first, here's Tom with the roads. All right, thanks so much, Tom. We are going to be seeing showers continuing on and off today, tonight, and into tomorrow, so be prepared for that. We're expecting about 10 millimeters of rain for much of the GTA. Areas up through the Kawarth, as you can see, closer to 20. We are going to see this low push its way east, and behind it, we're going to see some high pressure move in, which is great news. We're finally going to see a little bit of sunshine Wednesday through Friday, and then look at Saturday. Tons of sunshine in the forecast and temperatures warming up above our seasonal average. In through Toronto and Hamilton and much of the GTA, a high of 16.
But stay with us throughout the show because we are heading back inside and we are going to finish carving our pumpkin, and I'm going to show you what that looks like. But first, Tom, I know you're going to show us what the traffic looks like. Good morning.
Well, as red as apples, really, on a lot of the red zones today as we head out onto the highways. Let's have a look, and some red leaves, too.
Okay, a look at active weather there in Force of Nature, and that's what we are going to be dealing with throughout the day today. Tom, Emily, what do you guys think? Enough of a scare factor in that for you?
Absolutely. But if I know anybody that I work with here at the Weather Network that loves and slightly obsesses about Halloween,
who would that be?
It would be this guy right here. His home is so frightening that it actually scares little children, and I think that's his goal every year. Now, don't get me wrong. I know Tom loves children, but man, you put on a scary event.
I have smoke, I have barking dogs, chains, glass breaking, things like that, and you know, monsters. But I don't scare.
Monster.
I don't scare the little children. I actually have a loud speaker system outside, and I say, "You in the little bunny suit, I'll bring the candy out to you." So I go out and deliver it.
So it's just like the preteen kind
I
of.
like to scare the heck out of them.
You like the 17-year-olds that
yeah.
come around with a pillowcase by the end of the night.
I like somewhere between the 10 to 17, somewhere in that range. Scare them, absolutely.
All right. Well, it looks pretty decent if you don't mind a little bit of rain today, tonight, and into tomorrow, because once this low tracks off to the east, we're going to be left with an area of high pressure. So we've got sunshine in the forecast, and temperatures are going to be at or slightly below our seasonal average until the weekend. Pumpkin picking will be perfect on Saturday. 16 degrees, lots of sunshine, a great day to be outside. Thanks, Tom. Well, we are going to see a fairly wet day today, a wet night tonight, and a wet day tomorrow, but things get better after that. In terms of our rainfall forecast, we're looking at about 10 millimeters for the city of Toronto and in through Hamilton, down through St. Catharines and the Niagara region. But areas further north through Barrie and in through the Kawarth, that's where we could see closer to 20 millimeters. Now, once this low moves through, we are going to be seeing improving conditions. Temperatures are going to stay at or slightly below our seasonal average for the next next few days. But high pressure is going to move in, which means we are going to see some sunshine. And then by the weekend, conditions improve. So we're looking at 12 degrees for tomorrow with that rain continuing relatively close to seasonal values until Saturday. But then look at what happens. 16 degrees, lots of sunshine. Hi there. Good morning. Thanks so much for joining us here on the Weather Network. I'm Emily Vukovic. It's Monday. It is the 20th of October, and it's another cool start to the day. Good news. Daytime highs today are going to be a little bit warmer than what we saw yesterday. Toronto only hitting 9.2, but it's a wet day. Not exactly a perfect day to be out in a pumpkin patch, but that's exactly where we join Rachel Schutzen. You are at Orchelaw Farms in Brampton, and Rachel, how are things going?
You know what, Emily? Despite this weather, despite the pumpkin hazards that we're facing here, it's a great morning. I love it. I came prepared, though. Heather, someone comes to pick their pumpkin. What should they wear?
Their rubber boots and their rain gear today.
And what should they not wear? We were sharing some stories off air.
Maybe not the flip-flops and the stilettos for the pumpkin patch.
Okay, not stilettos. Brampton, Emily, what do you think? Does this appetize you a little bit? Rubber boots, muddy hands?
Absolutely. I was thinking that I would actually just wear this the next time I went pumpkin patch. And yes, I have stilettos on. Yes, I do. Who would go pumpkin picking in stilettos? I could barely walk down the hall. That would be awful. Okay, well, rainfall amounts for today and into tomorrow. If you're planning on being outside, we're looking at about 10 to 20 millimeters widespread. More so 10 millimeters through Toronto and down through Hamilton and in through the Grimsby area, but up through Barrie and in through the Kawarthas, that's where we can see closer to 20 millimeters. Now this low, it's going to be stationary for today into tonight and tomorrow. It's a fairly slow mover, heavier rainfall through east of the city tonight and into tomorrow morning. So this is certainly going to affect your commute home tonight and tomorrow morning to work. But by tomorrow afternoon and in through the evening, we'll start to see a bit of a clearing trend, which is great. We'll start to see some high pressure build in. So that means sunshine for us. This afternoon, 13 degrees and rain, which is seasonal for us, and through Newmarket getting up to 11. It's going to be cool and Barrie. Grab a sweater underneath that jacket. You'll need it. 9 degrees, 10 through Orangeville, 13 in Kitchener. This evening, if you're heading out, temperatures drop slightly, not by much, but slightly. So again, dress for the weather. Think sweater, think jacket, think rubber boots, think umbrella. Now, it's going to be unsettled throughout the day tomorrow. We're only looking at 12 degrees. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, temperatures hovering around our seasonal mark. The lows are going to get cold. We're looking at mid-single digits, so it is going to be quite chilly. But then I have a lovely surprise. Look at Saturday, 16 degrees, lots of sunshine, high pressure. We get protected by a ridge. The weekend, so far so good. Looks absolutely fantastic throughout the GTA. Toronto Waterfront Marathon that went off without a hitch yesterday. Temperatures were a little bit on the cool side, but perfect conditions for runners. I'm not a marathon runner myself, so I'm just assuming that they would like these kind of temperatures. 9 degrees through downtown Toronto. Pearson got up to 9.6, Hamilton 9.4. This is below our seasonal average. We should be around 13 degrees for this time of year. Now, we do have rain moving in through the GTA. It's going to last on and off throughout the better part of the day today, tonight, and into tomorrow. About 10 millimeters through Hamilton and Toronto and up towards Barrie. In through the Kawarthas, that's where we're seeing the heavier amount of rain. So if you do have travel plans, keep that in mind. Think umbrella this morning as you're getting out, and think warm jacket because it is a little bit on the cool side as well. Now, this area of low pressure is going to move through the GTA, giving us showers on and off throughout the day today. More consistent rain late afternoon, overnight, and into tomorrow morning. It will start to clear out. We're going to have more of a northerly wind, so temperatures staying a little bit on the cool side. 13 degrees for this afternoon, so we are going to be seeing that rain on and off. For the rest of the GTA, Newmarket seeing a daytime high of 11. Down through Hamilton, we're looking at 14 degrees. Through this evening, temperatures not dropping significantly. So again, if you're heading out, make sure you put on a jacket, grab your umbrella, rain boots. You'll need them up in Barrie. Only 9 degrees, so certainly a little bit on the cool side. Now, the long-range forecast doesn't look too bad. 12 degrees for tomorrow, but we've got the rain on the way. And then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, high pressure moves into our area. And then for Saturday, it's almost like a little surprise treat. We do have above seasonal temperatures forecast in Hamilton Saturday, 16 degrees. Joining us, meteorologist Dr. Doug Gillum, and I love the fact that you're starting off with bad news. There is good news, though, right?
There sure is some good news in the long range, but let's start off with the bad news. As you already know, it feels like fall. It is fall.
It is.
But near to below seasonal temperatures right through the middle of the week. well, the prairies is nice and warm, but we see the pattern changes as we go into the end of the week and into the weekend. This mild air starts to spread into southern Ontario. It gets sort of interrupted during the weekend. We have a pause.
Okay.
You're going to love Monday.
I probably will, and I always love to see like a nice ridge, you know, of the jet stream and us sitting underneath it. So for Friday, we're looking at fair and seasonal conditions. Is this something that we're going to get brushed by?
We have a stalled nor'easter. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Cloudy for eastern Ontario with occasional showers. Sunny in southwestern Ontario. We're right in between.
Okay.
So we'll be in and out of cloudy periods with some sun. Can't rule out a passing shower, but by the weekend, breezy and mild, about 5 degrees warmer than last weekend. Brisk, gusty northwest wind, but it's really not going to bring cooler temperatures.
Okay.
Mixed sun and clouds. Lighter winds on Sunday.
That's
some sunshine. It's a nice day. Temperatures a few degrees above seasonal. And then Monday, windy.
This is where we can kind of do our little happy dance.
Yes.
We like to see it warm at this time of year.
We sure do. Some models are over 20 degrees for Monday, but a sign of a change. This will arrive on Tuesday and bring another change.
So you're just full of all sorts of good news. Okay, so we're below seasonal. We rise above seasonal. Look at my 19 degrees on Monday.
Again, fingers crossed for 20.
Okay, yes, absolutely. Okay, now I want to ask you about Halloween and kind of further. What are we thinking?
Well, next week looks like a temperature roller coaster. We have that brief cool down. Looks like we warm up towards Halloween.
Good.
Towards Halloween. The first week of November does look like temperatures will be below seasonal. Too close to call yet on the timing as in terms of Halloween's actual weather.
Okay, well, let's just keep our finger crossed that trick-or-treaters will be okay. For conditions for going for a very, 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 very long run, in my opinion. Rainfall on the way today. We're looking at about 10 to 20 millimeters up through the Kawarthas. For the city of Toronto and down through Hamilton, about 10 millimeters. So not as intense, but it's going to be very persistent. It'll last throughout the day today and into tomorrow. Now, our temperatures... Yesterday, they were below seasonal. Today, we should see some seasonal values. By this afternoon, we like the warm yellows and oranges. But by tonight, we do cool down. And then tomorrow, temperatures are going to be relatively the same. We've got cool temperatures, and we are going to be seeing the continuation of the unsettled conditions. So for this evening, we'll see temperatures around 12 degrees. So if you're heading out, grab an umbrella, grab a sweater, grab a jacket. You'll need all of the above. By tomorrow evening and then into Wednesday, we do start to see this system clear out. The low will track its way east. We're going to be left with a little bit of high pressure, which is great news because it's nice to see some sunshine finally. We're going to see some tomorrow, well, Wednesday and into Thursday, Friday, 13 degrees. We have a nice little treat on the way for our weekend. Take a look at that. Saturday, 15 degrees through Barrie. It is going to be lovely. And until then, we are going to be seeing some showers tomorrow and only 8 degrees, but then we hit relatively close to seasonal values. Same story for Hamilton. We're going to see that rain tomorrow, 11 degrees, and then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, a little bit more in the way of sunshine, and then Saturday, 16 degrees. And for the city of Oshawa, very similar story. Could see a few scattered showers for Friday, but Saturday looks great, sunny and 16. Thanks so much, Kim. You can catch more videos around the world in 60 seconds right on our website, theweathernetwork.com. I'm Emily Vukovic. It is Monday. It is the 20th of October, and it's raining. It's wet, and it's cool. But it's a perfect day to be heading out to a pumpkin patch, maybe doing a little apple picking. I know there's a little bit of irony in my voice because that is where we find Rachel Schutzen. But you're staying dry, aren't you, Rachel?
They pop right off. Okay, there you go. A good tip. We also gave you another tip about the pumpkins, too. What do you look for the pumpkin?
Really great peduncle.
A good peduncle. Emily, do you know what a peduncle is? That is the handle of your pumpkin.
I've never actually used the term, but I'm going to see how many sentences I can incorporate into today because it's a fun word. Peduncle. I like it. Thanks, Rachel. All right, well, apple picking, maybe not the best day today. We do have showers on and off throughout the day today, throughout the GTA. We're going to see this rain continue through the evening, overnight, and throughout the day tomorrow. Heavier rainfall up through Barrie and in through the Kawarthas. Toronto and in through Hamilton, we're looking at about 10 millimeters. Temperatures cool in the early morning hours, but then they warm up. We're going to see about seasonal, 13 degrees throughout the day today. Cool down again through the evening overnight and then warm back up throughout the day tomorrow to, again, close to seasonal values. So the city of Toronto, we're looking at 12 degrees for this evening. If you're heading out, bundle up. I cannot stress this enough because it is going to be cool and it's going to be wet and that chilliness is going to get right in there. So make sure you grab your umbrella, rain boots, that kind of thing. And then into the long range forecast, it doesn't actually look too bad. We've got high pressure moving in. We're going to be seeing some sunshine for midweek and into the weekend. So get out and enjoy it while we have it. I feel like we haven't seen a lot of brilliant sunshine in a long time. Yesterday we saw some sunshine, but it was cool. We only saw a daytime high of about 9 degrees. 12 degrees tomorrow. We've got rain in the forecast, and then Wednesday right through till Saturday, we are going to be seeing some sunshine. But look at this nice little surprise treat on Saturday. 15 degrees, Blueberry. It's going to be really, really mild. Above our seasonal average through Hamilton, 16 degrees and some sunshine, and in through Oshawa as well. It is going to be mild.
Well, even though it is a dull day here throughout the GTA, Heather, you are brightening up my day here.
Oh, that's good.
Today on the show, if you missed it, Gonzalo is no longer Newfoundland's problem. The UK is going to be feeling the effects of what's left of the storm. Rachel Schutzen was a great sport this morning on a beautiful, cool, and rainy day. She went out to a farm and told us what you should and shouldn't wear in a pumpkin patch.
Rubber boots and their rain gear today.
And what should they not wear?
Flip-flops and the stilettos for the pumpkin patch.
We also spoke to meteorologist Dr. Doug Gillum about good news and bad news in the long-range forecast.
Into the end of the week and into the weekend, this mild air starts to spread into southern Ontario.
Make sure you join us again tomorrow morning, 5:30 to 9.